Ngā mihi nui kia koutou. Thank you for the opportunity to speak today. My name is Naomi Freeman, and I'm the Information Services Coordinator at the Disabilities Resource Centre Trust in Whakatane. Our organisation supports thousands of tangata whaikaha, people with disabilities, older people, carers and whānau across the Bay of Plenty. Through our information service, community engagement and workshops, we hear directly from people affected by disability support services every day. We'd like to see the bill strengthened to ensure that tangata whaikaha, people with disabilities and whānau remain at the centre of decision making. In particular, we'd like to see greater flexibility for funding to respond to individual circumstances, recognition of the vital role of family carers and whānau, stronger safeguards around future changes, clear commitments that tangata whaikaha, people with disabilities, will be meaningfully involved in decisions that affect their lives, and sufficient timeframes for submissions and engagement. Our biggest concern is that the bill may create more barriers rather than removing them. Many of the people we support are already struggling with rising costs, limited respite options, transport challenges, and increasing pressures on whānau carers. We regularly hear from whānau who are exhausted. Many people care around the clock and are concerned about what will happen if supports become harder to access or more restricted. We are particularly concerned that if flexibility is reduced, people will be forced into systems that do not reflect their individual needs. Disability is not a one-size-fits-all, and so support should not be either. Our solution is simple. Trust tangata whaikaha, people with disabilities and their whānau. They know what supports are needed and how that support looks like for them. Create a system that is flexible and person-directed and responsive. Ensure funding can be used in ways that genuinely meet individual needs. Family carers cannot pour from an empty cup, yet every day we hear from whānau who are exhausted, overwhelmed and struggling to access suitable respite. We need urgent investment in respite options, particularly for those under 65. We cannot continue to rely on whānau carers to hold the system together without ensuring they have the support, breaks and well-being they need themselves. Make sure funding can adapt as people's circumstances change rather than requiring people to continually prove their needs. We ask the committee to ensure this bill strengthens choice, flexibility and dignity for tangata whaikaha, people with disabilities, rather than creating additional barriers. Whānau provide essential care that sustains tangata whaikaha, people with disabilities, within their homes and communities, and significantly reduces pressure on residential services in the health system. The people we support want the same things as everybody else: to participate in their communities, maintain their well-being, support their whānau and live good lives. If there's one message we want the committee to remember, it is nothing about us without us. Policies may be written in offices, but their impact is felt in homes, communities and whānau every day. Tangata whaikaha, people with disabilities, must be partners in these decisions, not an afterthought. Thank you for your time and considering our views.